communication is one of the important tools that aid us to connect with people. Either you're a student or a working professional, good communication is something that will connect you far ahead. Proper communication can help you to solve a number of issues and resolve problems. Local communication in multicultural settings refers to communication that takes place within a specific community or geographical area. In multicultural settings, there may be various cultural practices and languages that influence local communication. Lesson in local and global communication in multicultural settings helped me realize that miscommunication is essential to enhance our ability to communicate and effectively accept and embrace across-country cultures. And it made me realize also the importance of cross-culture in globalization business opportunities, job opportunities, sharing of views and ideas, talent improvisation, and understanding of diverse market. Global communication is also necessary because it forms the concept of intercultural communication, which signifies the active relationship established between people through language. It also weights the situated communication between individuals or groups of different linguistic and cultural origins. So, in conclusion, communication in multicultural settings requires respect, empathy, openness, and effort to understand one another by reflecting on our own cultural biases and taking the time to learn about other people's cultures. We can foster better communication and build more meaningful relationships. Thank you. Evaluating messages and images of different types of text reflecting different cultures involves analyzing how messages are conveyed and interpreted across various cultures. This may include assessing the cultural context of the text, including the language, symbols, and visual representations used, as well as considering the author's background and intended audience. It's important to approach this text with an open mind and to be aware of our own cultural biases so we can better understand and appreciate the perspectives of different cultures. One of the fundamental aspects of evaluating messages and images is recognize the cultural differences exist and that how different cultures interpret and understand messages and images can vary significantly. This recognition of cultural diversity is key to avoiding stereotyping and generalizing, and it is essential to remember that cultural diversity is a source of richness, not a problem. Another essential aspect of evaluating text and images is to acknowledge the complexity of cultural identity. People can hold multiple identities, and there are many overlapping cultural identities that an individual can possess. This diversity of cultural identities is reflected in the messages and images produced by different cultures, and understanding this complexity help us avoid making oversimplified judgment that can be damaging. In conclusion, evaluating messages and images of different types of text reflecting different cultures requires sensitivity and openness to cultural diversity. By understanding cultural context, acknowledging the complexity of cultural identity, and avoiding stereotyping and generalizations, we can evaluate messages and images in a way that respects and celebrates cultural diversity. Communication aids and strategies using tools of technology include using video conferencing platforms, online collaboration tools, social media, and messaging applications to facilitate communication. These tools allow for sharing information, connecting with other people, and working together in a virtual environment. Additionally, Technology can also be used to create visuals, such as infographics and presentations, to help people communicate ideas more effectively. The use of technology as a communication aid and strategy has been a major asset in connecting people in our modern age. With tools such as email, video conferencing, and social media, we are able to bridge geographical distances and communicate with each other in ways that were impossible just a few decades ago. Technology has enabled us to share our ideas, collaborate on projects, and even build relationships with people from all over the world. The use of these communication aids has helped organizations to improve communication, collaboration, and overall productivity. However, it is essential to remember that the use of technology should not replace face-to-face communication entirely, as it still plays an essential role in building relationships. So, in conclusion, communication tools and aids using technology have revolutionized the way we communicate. Email, video conferencing, social media, instant messaging, and cloud computing have made communication quicker, more effective, and accessible from anywhere. While these tools are essential for enhancing communication, it is important to remember that face-to-face communication is still a vital aspect of communication. With the use of these technological aids and strategies, we can improve communication and collaboration, leading to higher productivity and results. Communication for various purposes. Communication is an essential part of life, and it serves many purposes, from interpersonal relationships to business transactions. Communication plays a vital role in the exchange of ideas, thoughts, and information. This will analyze the various types of communication and their purposes. So, verbal communication is one of the most common forms of communication and is used to express thoughts and ideas in a spoken form. Verbal communication can be used to share information, offer advice, persuade, and negotiate. It is also used to tell stories, ask questions, and build relationships. Nonverbal communication is also important and involves body language, facial expressions, and gestures. While nonverbal communication can be used to show feelings, support verbal communication, and build relationships. Written communication is another form of communication used to convey information. Written communication can be used to express thoughts and ideas, provide instructions, and document agreements. It is also used to create reports, proposals, and memos. Technology-based communication has become increasingly popular and includes communication via email, text, video, and social media platforms. Technology-based communication is used to share information, communicate with colleagues, and build relationships. Interpersonal communication is used in a variety of ways, such as to build relationships, resolve conflicts, and express feelings. Interpersonal communication involves two or more people and is used to express thoughts, feelings, and ideas. So, in conclusion, communication is an essential part of life and is used for various purposes: verbal, nonverbal, written, technology-based, and interpersonal communication are all important forms of communication and can be used to share information, express feelings, build relationships, and resolve conflicts. Communication for work purposes refers to the exchange of information, ideas, and feedback between individuals or groups in a professional context. It may include various forms of communication such as verbal, written, or digital, and can occur within a team, with clients, or with stakeholders. Effective communication plays a crucial role in the success of any organization as it facilitates understanding, promotes collaboration, and helps to achieve common goals. It involves active listening, clear and concise messaging, adapting communication style to the audience, and using appropriate channels and technologies. Effective communication is a fundamental skill required for success in any professional setting. It enables individuals and teams to collaborate effectively, achieve common goals, and build strong relationships with clients and stakeholders. Good communication skills allow people to express their thoughts and ideas clearly, actively listen and understand others' viewpoints, and provide constructive feedback. In the workplace, communication can take various forms, such as email, phone calls, video conferences, and face-to-face meetings. Among others, choosing the right communication channel for the message and audience is essential to ensure clarity and effectiveness. However, communication can also be a potential source of misunderstanding and conflicts. Therefore, it is crucial to learn to adopt communication style and approach to diverse audiences, cultures, and contexts. Constructive feedback and active listening are key elements in avoiding misunderstanding and resolving conflicts. In summarization, communication for work purposes requires a set of skills that can be learned and practiced. Effective communication promotes understanding, fosters collaboration, and helps achieve success in any professional setting. Thank you. Communication for academic purposes refers to the exchange of information, research, and ideas between scholars, students, and academic institutions. It encompasses various forms of communication such as academic writing, presentations, lectures, and discussions, among others. Effective communication is essential in academia as it promotes learning, critical thinking, and knowledge exchange. It involves using appropriate language and terminology, organizing ideas logically and coherently, citing sources accurately, and following academic conventions and standards. Effective academic communication requires active listening, critical reading, and constructive feedback, and enables scholars to collaborate, contribute to the academic community, and advance their research and careers. Effective communication is crucial in academia as it enables scholars and students to share ideas, collaborate, and advance knowledge. In this context, communication takes various forms such as academic writing, presentations, discussions, and research. Publications. Each form has its own specific set of conventions and standards that must be followed to ensure clarity, accuracy, and coherence. Summarization. Effective communication is essential for success in academia. Scholars and students need to develop good communication skills to advance their research, engage with their peers, and contribute to academic community. Effective academic communication requires following specific conventions and standards and engaging in constructive feedback and active listening to promote learning, critical thinking, and knowledge exchange.